Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm in Australia and I'm still working on this piece of this little booklet thing that I'm making. I'm going to put some pages in here that's got some paper, like some paper because they're all paper, but I want to put a couple of plain pages too, because we need a bit of writing space, don't we, so we can, there will be some of that too, so we'll just see how we go. Now we'll move that apart, put the calico on top. Need a gap in there about half an inch, I suppose, that gap, or a centimetre, whatever that might be there. Hope you're all having a good day with your crafting and stuff. Hope everybody's well, you're not all sick or anything. That's not good. I know Valita was really sick when I watched the video of hers, the poor thing. You just got to be so careful these days because people just don't care. They go outside and they're not well and then give it to everybody else that is. It's not fair at all. I've said to Jeremy, you don't touch anything. Don't put your hands near your face or anything. You know, when you're shopping, you got to be very vigilant about that because people just don't care. You know, don't touch the trolley, and if you do your hands straight away. You have to do that I don't have to do that because I put mine in a bag that I carry on my scooter, so I don't have to touch them, but I'm still in contact with people, and you've got to stay right away from them. No kissing and cuddling and stuff. Things like that. Not allowed. I had my turn, you know, being sick, so I'm not saying you know, I try to be really careful, you know, and I'd always come home and make sure that I've washed my hands and that properly before I eat my food or anything like that if I've been out. Because even though they say that, well, there's always something out there you can catch, there's bound to be, you know, some sort of germ or other, even if it's not COVID, you can still get sick though. I hate it. I know you all do because you have told me. Because it scares you, doesn't it, when you're sick? You don't know what's going on. Maybe we know too much and we shouldn't. We shouldn't know too much. That way we wouldn't worry about it. I often worry about animals, how they feel if they get ill. Do they understand what's going on? You know, poor things. Anyway, let's get on with this. I don't know what I'm going to call these. I just have a name from somewhere. Must be a name from somewhere, whatever this book is. Interesting, maybe. That's not a very good name, is it? I'm doing thinking, I'm sorry, and my tongue's helping me, don't you worry about that. That's embarrassing, isn't it? If I was on the video, you'd be able to see that. Ah, dear. It's just something that I don't know why, does it help you concentrate? I just do it when I was in school, I remember, still way back that far. That you'd be licking your tongue out while you were drawing or writing something, and you'd go, your tongue would be wandering around in there trying to keep up with you. Ah, dear. It wasn't fun at all. Well, wouldn't have been if the teacher seen you, but wouldn't have been if she seen you. Right, that looks good. Do like that, yes. Let's do another one. Where's more paper? I've got one of something to do the same, will I? A little bit of paper. I don't know. What do we put on that one? We can do the same thing, but then it's not going to have... Doesn't matter, does it? It just depends how I put them together. I'm sure I'll be doing it right. Oh dear. I lost that bit of Where'd you go? Oh, it flew away. There was the other piece of this bit here. Actually, what I've got to do, I've got to go back to this and sew this up, because I didn't sew that piece. I'll show you, see, it's not sewn. So I'm going to start up here and go all the way down, you know, so it'll, for interest purposes, I suppose. There you go, leave that in there. Right. So tomorrow I'm going to do the draw for the person that wins my giveaway, okay? And to the ladies that want a bit of the fabric, there's few of you that want to put a bit of the satin fabric, I'm going to take some in a packet down to the post office, and I'm going to get them to tell me how much it's going to cost. Okay, so I've got that bit. How many we got here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what I'm counting. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7. 4, 5. How did I get 7 out of that? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5, Sonia. So there's 5, and so I'm going to put these together because this will be big enough for what I want it for. Okay. Now, that's going to be my front page, and I'm thinking I'll leave that one for the back page. Is it going to go in there? Yep. I know. So now I'm going to line them up so that they're going to be sort of staggered, because they're going to have to be coming out the same. Like this long one's going to have to be longer both ends, you know. So it all works. So it's all right. Okay. Now we're going to put them together like that. There will be a little bit more tweaking on them because I've got to fix the pages and put some ink on and stuff. A bit more gold. Throw some more gold about. I was looking at the time, but I've only just started this one again, haven't I? Righto. So you need to get I'm going to just pick these ones here first. That one, pick that up. Pick this one up. Pick that one up. Pick this one up. Wait a minute. We'll do it like this for a start. Okay. So that one's a bit longer either end. So we want to make him so he's not as hard as I'm making it look, I promise. If I'm making it look too hard, I'm sorry. So we got that one next, and he's only short, but he may just fit in there. All right, like that. And this one, and I aim it so it's like lined up with that one, with the others two, we should say. And then this one here on the front is folded in half, and it's going to be there. So it will only just pick up the thread there on that one. Okay, and then you go back through here and you want 5. Make sure you got 3, 4, 5 of them. Yep, there you go. Do that bit. Pretty cool, eh? Come back up there. I'll go through that. Only do small stitches. Don't do them too small, too far apart. Okay. Just make sure you pick up all of this like this. Hope you can see this, what I'm doing. I'm not going to have to look at a minute and see if you can see what I'm up to. Don't pull in too far. You don't want it to squish, but you want it to be, you know, good. You want it to be good. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And the piece on the back, I'm thinking, because it doesn't have, I should have probably turned that round the other way so that there was calico on there. Too late now, I'm not going to pull that undone. I'll put a piece of calico over it. I'll do something with it. I'm not going to pull that undone. I'll show you what I mean. See how the front of it's got a calico over it? That bit. I'll see the back would have done too if I'd have, I think, if I'd have thought about putting it on the other way around. But I didn't. Sorry about that. But anyway, it'll work. It's going to look good. Nobody panic. It's going to look fine. Hope you just put the washing machine on. I can hear that going. You can do the washing because we can do the dry. Use the dryer for drying the clothes because it's really crappy day out there today. I suppose it is. It is after all winter time, but still and all. It wasn't too cold last night though. It wasn't too bad at all. We only had 2 wool blankets we use. You know, 2 beautiful wool blankets that I have. And winter sheets, of course, and then the other night we had to actually put a doona on top of that. So, last night we just had the 2, and I always have my electric blanket turned on to 1, just because I can't get myself warm anyway. I'm not very good at warming myself. Always a cold frog, me. Yeah, anyway, so this is going all right. Pleased about this. Excuse me. Right. Loving it. I do love what I've done with that. And now I'm going to put some nice gold stuff all over it, I hope. Oh, well, some gold. We're not going to go too crazy, I don't think. So when you go on past the back of it here, you're just going to obviously be missing a couple of the pages that are too short. Why do you want to put a knot in it when we're nearly to the finish? We're nearly to the finish. So you can tell that this is the same day as I did the other bit because I've still got the gold stuff all over me. Still got these horrible fingernails and I can't help but draw. Well, you can't help but see them, so I'm sorry if I keep talking about it, but you can't help but see how bad they are. I just absolutely refuse to pay anybody for that. To have them done. I'm trying to be determined. I'm determined not to pay anybody because they don't work very good. They fall off. And I'm not giving them all that money for that. And they've wrecked my fingernails really bad because it's been months since I had any done. And they sort of haven't, they stopped splitting now like they were. Because they've just fallen apart. It's ridiculous. You don't think it's doing any harm, but it is because you've got... Oh, well, I don't know. Anyway, it's everybody's choice. I thought I was making the right one. Never mind. Now, this one is a tiny bit too long because he's not really up there, is he? That bit. Yes. But anyway, I can throw that out a bit, I think. So the back here, I'm going to put a piece of calico down that, just for the look of it or the sake of it, because I want to. Just because I want to. I'll just glue it on, and then maybe I can stitch it on a bit later when when I'm not here. When you're not here, I can stitch it on then. I'm going to glue it on with this glue here. It'll hold it better. Oh dear, that's not good. You shouldn't be cutting things with these tiny scissors, you know, because they don't sort of give you any sort of straight thing. They're good for cutting off your cotton, but they're not very good for cutting out material. Now, if I put that there like that, I can stitch that down and glue it back over here if I want to, or something like that. Okay, so that'll be covered. And that's how you would fix that if you did that accidentally like me. Okay, now we're going to put some stuff on. Oh dear, my foot's sitting on something that's not nice. It might be a bead or something. That has to be the smallest thing to stress you out, doesn't it? Anyway, so done that. That one we're pleased with. This one looks good too. There we go, we put some on that one. Not on this side, but put something on this side. I'll have to see if I can get this pot open. Sure I can. And that come off there real easy this time. Okay. Okie dokie. Now we put that in there. Tuck it down in there. We're going to gold up the book a bit. That looks good, doesn't it? It's only a little tiny bit. So you can still write around that. You don't have to worry. There's still places to write. That's got the ink on it. This one here I'm not going to put anything on because I don't know how it'll take. You see this? Only just. There's no good me dipping the whole lot of this in here when I'm only using the edge of it anyways there. Come on. Very nice. I haven't learnt to do this yet. You'll have to forgive me for being so clumsy. A paintbrush would be good, wouldn't it? But I took them out because they were driving me mad. There was so many of them in this box here. Hang on, here's one. I wonder if I could do this, might be better. Oh yes, it will be. Definitely better. Oh, look at that go. Yeah, it's right now good. Let me go now. Definitely right, that's better. You can see it now. And it doesn't matter if it gets all over the place. It's good fun. It's what we can do with it. We can get it all over the place. Nobody cares. It'll just work better, look better. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm playing with things. It's not something that I usually get myself into. This sort of stuff. Corner, do a corner, Sonya, sort of thing. My corner doing things around here somewhere. It's hiding from me. Gee, that's bad, isn't it? So, it doesn't have to be perfect, that's the idea. You see, you don't want it to be perfect. I'll upset the business if it is. Maybe put something along this, that might have been a better idea than putting the paint on it. Hang on a second, I'll just put this. What's today? Oh, my daughter's gone down to... Oh, she's gone off to a funeral of a friend of hers. Well, a friend of hers' grandma. Today. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, this is me, the eldest one. They do worry you, don't they, children? Well, she's not a child anymore, I suppose. I think she's 34 or something. Well, she will be this year. And you just feel, I don't know, you've got to worry until you get back home. And I always say, ring me when you get back. And they go, oh, I forgot. Because here's me panicking, right now, you home yet? I know the youngest one never tells me what she's doing, flitting all over the place. But then you go, she might be stopping at home a bit more now. She's having a baby. She mightn't be as energetic as she was. But then you do get a bit of get up and go to, next part of you. After you get over the morning sickness business, don't you? You get a bit more get up and go. I'm going to put some of this on here just because I can. I'm just going to do that just because I can. Like that idea. Not putting very much ink on this, but that's okay. We're putting some gold on instead. What do I say it's called? Metallic gilding. It's probably not even meant to be doing this with it, but it doesn't matter. Nothing's meant. We use a lot of things in this sort of thing, don't we? We're not meant to use it for this. It doesn't matter what you use things for. And please yourself. Now, I made a bit of a mess with it there, but that's okay. I think you'll forgive me for that. I'm new at using bits on it, that's for sure. Actually, I always say, I've sold over 25 journals, so I must have did something, right? I didn't realise that until I went and had a look, because I've been doing this for years. And you get on there and I go, oh, I haven't been doing this very long. Oh dear, it's just, you get a bit... You don't think sometimes, probably, when you get a bit older. It takes a lot of effort sometimes. I don't know. I've said some silly things on here, I'm so sorry about that. I'll put some on the back of here. You're not going to be able to see it on this side, I don't think. No, it's not going to go onto there anyway, I don't think, so we won't worry about trying to push that. You put that back in there. And get back in there, you. Come on. Righto. There must be a way that it goes in because it's not working. Is it clipped down in there in a particular way? There we go. Got it. That lid thing's still in there, so that's good. Now this should last me a while, shouldn't it? Well, I use it every 4 years or so. Okay, so what do you reckon about that? Doesn't that look good? I do like that now. I do like it. I did before too, but I still, I'm a really big fan of that. Now, what else have I got here to show you? So wait a minute. Now there's a little, what happened to my little book I made? Oh, he's under here. So I should have put something on him, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't know yet. I might put something on the cover. We'll see what we're going to do with that. I was thinking about putting a calico on the back, but I don't think I want to cover that over. So that's going to have to stay like it is. But anyway, so that's done to my way. I like it. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages, which is 10. So is that 20? Because you count that as 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. So there's only 20 pages in that, and I love it. Put a bit more stuff on. Got a bit on me too. Look at me, I'm all golded up. I do like that now. I'm really pleased with that. Actually, I've got to sew this bit, don't I? Before I forget. It'll give it some more stability. I'm going to go now, okay, and I'll talk to you later. So thank you very much for everybody for watching, and I hope you're all having fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.